guys, if you are new here, you are welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, how are you? So, I've really been uncertain about my life and it's trying to put me in a slump. Like, I'm in a rush right now, but I don't want it to consume me. So, I've just been looking out for some ways in order to be able to really manage whatever I'm uncertain about. And I've seen that it's working for me, so I want to share it with you, okay? And you can take it or not, but it's working for me. So if you want to try something out because maybe you are uncertain about a little something in your life, you can just try it out and see. There's no harm in trying. So what I'll be uncertain about is my life. Is it my life? Like part of my life is my education. So it's my life, right? Okay. So my life, my education. I'm almost done with college, right? And I just wanted to continue with my masters. I knew at a point I wanted to do psychology, okay? And I didn't just know like what kind of psychology to do, but now I'm talking about the kind of psychology to do. I want to do IS psychology. After implementing one of the tips I was sharing with you, I knew that I wanted to do IS psychology. But when I looked around, when I did my research, I found out that only two schools offer. It's only one that I saw that like specifically they do IE psychology in the school, but at the other one they do psychology or but I didn't see IE psychology in the school. And the program two was an MA program. I wanted to have some hands on the job experience. Okay, I wanted to be in the field and see how it feels to be able to know like where I really want to like be like this is the aspect that I want to be like the real like real like where I really wanted to be. Okay, and I've just been so uncertain whether to go in for the theory aspect, like to just go in and do it as it is, or to consider other courses. Okay, and it has just been making the things difficult for me. Like if I was sitting there, I want to do IE psychology, and this is the school I want to do. Like right now, I'll just be preparing my tuition fee and like the requirements needed. Okay, and another thing, the schools most of them require that you should have had a bachelor's degree in psychology. Okay, so I'm coming from an educational background, and the thing about educational background is that it's flexible. You can really go into some certain courses, and I thought like because of my educational background, I could just go into like the course. Like I could just find my way into the course without having to do any other thing. But like some of them require that you have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I've just been so uncertain whether to like do some small courses, diploma courses in psychology, or just to change my course, and it's giving me a headache. So that's why I went hunting for tips to take care of my uncertainty. And here I am to share them with you because it has helped me a lot and I know it will help you. Okay. When dealing with uncertainty, you should be able to share it. I always believe in sharing because if you share something, they always say that a problem shared is house solved. And it's true. If you are emotionally disturbed and you share it with someone, probably the person has answers to whatever you are drowning yourself in. So it's definitely a good idea to share whatever uncertainty you have. Okay, so maybe just share it with someone you think like can help you, even if the person will not help you. But sharing it alone will give you a different perspective on that issue. Share it with people you can trust. Like if it's something very personal, share it with people you can trust. For instance, my case, I just shared it with a friend and he was really helpful. He just told me some things, okay? And that's it. I just wanted to like hear someone's view about that issue too. Okay, maybe the perspective I had was just it was just the one corner something I had on that issue. Hearing another person's view on it will make it a lot more simpler. Okay, and most times we feel that we don't want to share a problem because we don't want to burden another person with that problem. Imagine your sibling or a loved friend, but someone that you really love had a problem and the person is keeping it within himself because the person doesn't want to disturb you with it. Like, I'm guessing that you want the person to share it with you. Okay, so definitely you have loved ones. They need you to share your problem with you and they'll give you their suggestion on that problem. So share it with them and hear their thoughts on that issue, okay? So the next tip to take care of your uncertainty is to excavate. When you are uncertain about something, you know your brain is built to protect you. And because of that, it's always looking for the safest route. So when you are uncertain about something, the triggers in your brain will be looking for answers to that question. It wants you to be stable, okay? So it wants everything with you to be alright. So it will be looking for answers to that kind of problem. And it will put you in some kind of fear. You feel scared about certain things. And even during uncertainty, you are mostly scared of the outcome of whatever you are thinking about. You are scared that something might happen. You are scared of the worst possible thing happening. So the next thing is to excavate. Name it to tame it. So you have to look within you and see what you are really afraid about on that issue, okay? You are uncertain about applying to a job. What is it that you are really afraid of? Like, when you look at it from the when you look at it on the surface, you think that, oh, I'm just afraid because they might not pick me, okay? That's what you say to yourself first that. But then look deeper. There's something within you that is making you think they will not accept you. There's a deeper problem, and this is what you should address. Maybe is that you think you don't have the qualification or you are not qualified enough. And if it's that you are really not qualified enough, you should go look for the skills and learn it and reapply. That's just it. So in my case, my problem, like when I looked at it, my problem was that the finances, cause like everyone is looking at you to get married after you are done with tertiary. They don't want you to go. They don't feel like you should continue with A. Like, you should get married at least you've been done your best completing tertiary. Okay, so me trying to just do my masters and not getting married. My parents might not want to sponsor. Okay, you might not want to sponsor that one, and so I was just thinking now maybe the finances, the tuition fee and the living expenses, how will I manage with that? So probably it was not really about the course, or it was not really about what the structure of the course was. It was really from myself. I was just thinking about how to finance it. Okay, so when you look deeper, you find out that like there's really a big thing going on within you that is making you feel so scared about that uncertainty, and you just want to close it off. Okay, so look deeper and don't just accept a one question answer. Look deeper and find the root cause and address that cause. Okay, so the next tip to take up your uncertainty is to navigate. I told you earlier on that I knew I wanted to do psychology, but I didn't know the kind of psychology to do. Okay, so I asked my mentor about it, and she was like, I told her I didn't want to be under someone. I didn't want to like. I just want to have that kind of freedom to travel, not because of work, but like to travel because I want to travel, like vacation kind of travel. I just want to have that freedom when it comes to my work. So I was discussing with her, and she was like, I never knew, like, I can work with organizations, and the kind of excitement and experience that come with it will be life changing. So I should just think about it. I just thought of the possibility of working with people and working with people in like, you know, even when you are doing psychology, it has to be people. So you have to address issues of people. So I was like, okay, this is really a very good idea. And I deep dive into IO psychology, and I was like in love with the course. I said, okay, ask questions. Okay, assuming I didn't ask my mentor about the psychology course, I wouldn't have even known about IO psychology for me to go and deep dive into it and be like, oh, I like this course, or I'm in love with this course, and that's what I want to do. Okay, so ask questions. There's no harm in asking questions. No one knows everything, so therefore you don't know everything, and it's not shameful for you to go around asking people about things. Okay, people have answers. What you have to do is just ask, and it will be addressed. Ask people questions. When you are uncertain about something, just ask anyone, ask people. Sometimes you even think that like the less people you think have the answers to the questions you have, they are those who have the answers to your questions. So just ask anyone. Don't undermine anyone because you think maybe this person is not well educated enough, or this person doesn't know anything about this field. For all you know, the person is your gateway to reading up that uncertainty. Okay, so ask people questions about things you are confused about things you are uncertain about. I know for sure, like during these 2 days, this kind of uncertainty has taken a toll on me. You just see me so pressed to my phone, like researching on stuff and doing all those just because I want to be certain about whatever I'm really doing. So I know it can really take away your time, it can drain you, make you unproductive, okay? So taking care of that uncertainty is something you must do. So if you've watched to this stage and you like something small, or if you just got something out of this video, remember to just subscribe, like and share the video, okay? And the next thing that you can do is to think catastrophically. I usually say this thing and my friends are like, you have a bad mindset and all. Like when you look at the issue, what is the worst thing that can happen? Using the work application analogy, the worst thing that can happen is for you not to be accepted into that job. Okay, so like when you think about the worst thing that can happen and probably and like something, when you think of the worst thing that can happen and how if the worst thing happen you'll be able to tackle it, like there's no fear again, because the worst thing that can happen I already have a solution in my back waiting for the worst thing to happen. So if the worst thing happen I know how to tackle it. So what's the fear about? There's no fear again. So therefore you don't have any fear surrounding that uncertainty you have. The only thing you have to do is to make sure that like you are really doing your work and just forget about it, and if the worst thing that happens, like you've already talked about it and there's nothing worse again that can happen. Okay, I want to introduce something on this channel where I just share something that happened in my life a few days before making the video on it. Something interesting, okay, something interesting that happened in my life a few days before I did that video. Okay, and I don't know what to call it, whether juice segment, strawberry segment, I don't know. Okay, so you let me know in the comment section which one you like. Is it juice segment or strawberry segment? Okay, so the strawberry segment for today is that. So a few days ago I was talking with my mom and she told me about one lady being angry with her. So I was like, are you going to apologize to her? And she said, if someone is angry with her, she assumes that's how ugly the person's mouth is. I think when you are angry, your face is kind of twisted and your mouth prolonged. So I was like, oh, okay. It means nothing to be angry with someone. For all you know, the person doesn't even care whether you are angry or not. Your anger doesn't bring food on the person's plate. So why are you angry? It was funny for me because we are all growing up. What will even make you to get upset about someone else? Like when you're upset about someone, you're the only one hurting yourself. The person might not even know whether you're angry with him or her. So like, why are you angry? Why are you disturbing yourself over someone else's matter? You are not able to eat because you are angry with someone. You are not able to talk freely to someone because you are angry with the person. Like, why are you disturbing yourself? Like, nowadays when I look at anger, I feel like it's just a waste of emotions. Why would you just waste your emotion being angry with someone? So, stop being angry unnecessarily. Stop being angry over trivial matters. See you in my next video. Bye bye.